Hi, this is Rajeev from Artha Institute of Management. Artha Institute of Management is a dedicated company secretary coaching center based out of Palakkad, Kerala. First and foremost thing I want to tell you is we are not having classes in Hindi and English. We are having classes only in Malayalam. Then why are you doing this video in English? See, I feel it is my responsibility to explain or clear the common doubts in the minds of students who are studying or who are going to study, and also in the minds of the parents about the company secretary course. So the intention of this series of videos are to make you understand what is this course is all about, what are the opportunities, what are the problems, how to study, why to study, which are the tough topics, such type of general questions, what is there in the mind of students and going to be students. I'm trying to clear all these doubts, hundreds of doubts, through a series of videos over a period of time. So this is not a marketing video. This is a part of our continuous learning program, Artha Institute of Management's continuous learning program. So if you want to make maximum use of these videos, the first and foremost what you need to do is you need to watch the entire series. If you are watching only one video, you will get answer for one or two or two, three, four questions. But definitely, I am sure that you will be having many questions in your mind, or some of the questions you may not be having in your mind, but it may crop up after some time. So it is very important that you should have a focus while you are learning this particular course. To have that particular level of focus, with a clear vision, with a clear mind, with no doubts, you need to clarify all your doubts. So in these videos, in this series of videos, Artha Institute of Management is trying to explain you different questions about this particular course called Company Secretary course, and will try to make you become a company secretary. One thing you should keep in mind that Artha Institute of Management is a dedicated company secretary coaching center. We don't have any other branch of education. We teach only company secretary course, not any other course. And this is a Gurukulam campus. This is one of the first Gurukulam campus in India. For the last 12 years, we are teaching or coaching company secretary course. And we have a capacity of 20 students per batch. And we have offline classes only for CS Executive. For CS Executive Entrance Test and CS Professional, we have online classes. And for the last 12 years, on an average, 53% pass percentage we could achieve in CS Executive. And the last attempt, the CS Professional, we could achieve around 70%. And this is our 26th batch of CS Executive Entrance Test. We could achieve around 96% pass percentage. So I request all of you to kindly have a look on to each and every video. I'll be making this as a different playlist in my YouTube channel. And definitely, you make use of it. And if you have anything I will be definitely trying to answer some of the questions is coming into my mind. Man, you may have different questions in your mind that you can send me either through WhatsApp or through as a comment in through my videos. So welcome you to the series of video. The first video we are going to post today. The first question what I'm going to answer is, who is a company secretary? And most of the people comes up and say that actually, sir, everybody says that is a beautiful qualification, one of the toughest qualification. That is why I want to pursue this qualification. Not just because this course is tough, the syllabus is tough, the passing percentage is low, a course will not become another beautiful qualification. No. CS is not a beautiful qualification just because it is tough. It is because the opportunities we can have have after this qualification. What are the opportunities available for a company secretary? That we need to understand first. I'm trying to make my point very clear. Of course, this course is tough. The pass percentage is less than 3% or 4% at national level. Most of the students find it very difficult to crack this course, especially the executive level. But just because of that, we cannot say that it is another beautiful qualification. It is because the opportunities available, if you complete this particular course, what are the opportunities available? If you look onto that, then you understand that this particular course is a beautiful qualification. Every company have different layers of management, starting from the board of directors to the lowest level of employees. A company is owned by the shareholders, managed by the board of directors, led by the managing director. Correct. So the board of directors appoints senior management, top management, and different layers of management to clearly control and steer the company to the goal they want to achieve. So as I said earlier, the managing director is a person, the key person who hear from the directors and take instruction from the directors or take advices from the directors and pass that to top management. Here the managing director have two things in his mind. One, the success, the profitability aspect of the project and the legal aspect of the project. The profitability aspect is more related to accounts, which will be taken by the chief financial officer. And one of the qualifications which is required to become a chief financial officer can be chartered accountancy. So it is more related to accounts and profit. How to present the accounts, how to file the accounts, how to prepare the accounts, what profit you are making, what EPS you have done. All those things will be taken care by the financial department of the company. The another department which is also very important in an organization is a compliance department. It is not complaints department, it is a compliance department. Whatever you are doing, you need to ensure that it is profitable as well. It is as per the provisions of law. It follows the proper provisions of law. Company secretary is such a qualification, or he is such a person who can assure the management that whatever decisions they are taking, whatever way they are implementing it, it is all as per the provisions of law. So he is a person who gives that guarantee to the management. So he is more a law person, legal person, rather than an accounts person or a finance person. But it doesn't mean that a company secretary will not be having any finance knowledge. If you just look on to the syllabus of company secretary course, you can understand that it is well balanced. More importance has been given to law, but equal importance or reasonable importance has been given to the finance papers and accounting papers. So company secretary is such a person who is a compliance officer of a company, who ensures that the company follows the provisions of law. Correct? So the first question I have answered. The next question I will answer. The second question or the next question in this video is, who provides this qualification? Who provides the qualification called company secretary? Is it a university qualification? Is it a university degree? Or which organization provides this qualification? CS, company secretary, is a qualification which is provided by the Institute of Company Secretaries of India. This institute is created by an act of parliament, that is the Company Secretaries Act 1980. So this is a statutory organization which provides you this qualification. As Institute of Chartered Accountants of India provides chartered accountancy qualification. Institute of Cost and Works Accountants of India provides CMA qualification. Institute of Company Secretaries of India provides CS qualification. So there is no doubt. This qualification is provided by the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, which is a statutory organization created under an Act of Parliament and working under Ministry of Corporate Affairs. So this is a statutory qualification. So I answered this question also. So now you are clear about this. The next doubt what directly comes to our mind is whether this qualification is a university qualification. To answer this question, what we need to understand what is a university is all about. A university is an organization which is recognized by UGC, University Grant Commission, which is created by an Act of Parliament. And university is a type of organization which usually provides you academic qualifications. But there are some professional qualifications which is required for some type of professional. Without that qualification, nobody can perform that particular profession. For example, to become a doctor, MBBS or BAMS or BHMS is mandatory. To become an auditor of a company, having a qualification called chartered accountancy is a must. If you are not a cost accountant, you cannot do cost audit. In the same way, if you want to be a company secretary or secretarial auditor, you need to be a company secretary. And this is a qualification which will be provided by the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, which is a statutory organization. And all these qualifications are called professional qualification. Why? Because after having this particular qualification, you can perform the particular profession. For example, being a chartered accountant, you can be an auditor. Being a company secretary, you can be a statutory secretarial auditor or a company secretary. So without this qualification, you cannot perform these functions. So I'm trying to make the differentiation very clear. A university, no university can provide this qualification. This qualification can only be provided by the Institute of Company Secretaries of India. Shortly we call us ICSI, and the qualification is called a company secretaryship, and this is a statutory professional qualification. I made my point very clear.